Pizza, pizza, pizza. Can it taste good and be healthy? Well, today we're gonna find out, and we're gonna make it the long way. We're gonna make a cauliflower crust from scratch. We're gonna take tomatoes from the garden and we're gonna boil them for hours and make a homemade tomato sauce. And then we're gonna take all these fresh vegetables and pile it high on top of that pizza for the healthiest pizza you can imagine. Just kidding. Today we're going out. Now, if you've ever watched my show before, you know that the first rule of eating healthy is to do it at home, where you've got all your ingredients right in front of you. You can pick and choose what's best for your diet, but we all know that's not always possible. There are times where you gotta do other things. You don't have time to cook, to clean, to shop, to get everything prepared and then serve it. There's other things in your life that prevent that from happening. So today we're doing the next best thing possible. We are going out to a restaurant where you can pick and choose your own ingredients to put on your pizza. Today we're going to Your Pie in Greenville, South Carolina. So here we are with Barry Morgan, who's the owner of Your Pie in Greenville, South Carolina. And maybe, Barry, you could take us a minute and go through what Your Pie is and how it works.
Your Pie's been here since 2012. We're located at 1461 Woodruff Road. We're just a down-the-line pizza restaurant. All we make are personal size 10-inch pies. We've got 7 sauces, 6 cheeses to choose from. And then we have over 30 toppings to pick from. We've got some of our favorites that you can choose from, or you can just go down the line and pick whatever you'd like. Pick your sauce, pick your cheese, pick your toppings. Once we put it in the oven, it only takes 3.5 minutes to come out, so it's fast, casual, quick.
3.5 minutes. You won't see me making anything 3.5 minutes at home. So this is a place to go when you want a fast, quick pizza, and with 30 choices on their toppings, it's real easy to pick out the healthiest things to make your pizza good, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, let's make some pizzas and let's see how it goes.
All right. Sounds wonderful. Thank
Awesome.
you.
If you're going out to eat pizza, you got to be careful because pizza can get you in unhealthy ways on almost every level that you put on there. So let's think about a pizza. You start with the crust. If you're looking for a low carbohydrate version and to limit your calories, if you get a thick crust, you're going to be in trouble. Then you got the sauce on top of it. Sauce is normally pretty healthy unless you're looking for something like a low sodium version, and then you can get in trouble by having tomato sauce or barbecue sauce that's high in salt. On top of that sauce, most of the time we pile up cheese on top of there. And cheese also high in salt and can be high in saturated fat. So you got to be careful there. And then topping off your pizza, we always got the veggies, which are good, lots of veggies, and then you got your meats. And if you're picking things like pepperoni or sausage, with just a couple slices you can be over your limits for saturated fat and for calories in a day. Making pizza can still be a delicious and nutritious way to eat your dinner. And if you don't remember anything that I say here today, just remember this one thing. Half the cheese, double the veggies, and that'll get you on the right track to making a healthy pizza. Okay, so we're gonna start with a pizza called the Ashiya, and Barry is gonna show us how it's done. All right, let's go. So he's gonna start with olive oil. So extra virgin olive oil is a staple of the Mediterranean diet, which is one of the healthiest diets around, and that's gonna keep our pizza nice and moist. I just love olive oil, that flavor on the pizza. All right, we're gonna scoot on down here, and our next ingredient, fresh mozzarella, and there it is. So here we go. Half the cheese, right? So normally this is made with 6 slices of the mozzarella, right?
Yes.
Fresh mozzarella. And what we're gonna do is we're only gonna use 3 slices, but Barry's gonna break it apart and kind of spread it around the pizza a little more, so the flavor is still spread out, but you're only using half of the amount. Beautiful. Okay, and now we're gonna put our toppings on there. So we've got some freshly sliced Roma tomatoes. We're gonna pile that on top of there. So no tomato sauce on this pizza, but fresh tomatoes. And it's gonna have lots of flavor and be so good. Okay, so this is fresh chopped garlic. Garlic is very healthy for you. This is a great way to add lots of flavor without any bad ingredients. And then basil. All right, so Barry's gonna put a lot of basil on there. Beautiful. I think you missed a spot.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, great. Okay, look at that. That's beautiful. That's called the Ashiya. This is a great healthy pizza option. Okay, this healthy pizza is called the NAT, and show us how it's done, Barry. All right, it looks like our first ingredient is something called basil pesto. It's got pine nuts, basil, a little Parmesan cheese, garlic, and lots of olive oil, and tons of flavor. This is my favorite sauce to put on top of a pizza here. Lots of flavor, not a lot of fat. That's the key. Next, we got sun-dried tomatoes. A little bit of mozzarella cheese here. Half cup instead of a full cup of cheese. And if you ask the person making the pizza to do that, they'll certainly oblige. No problem. Okay, now we're gonna top it with spinach. All right, perfect. And then our chicken. So we get some protein on this pizza, and we get nice, a lean, healthy protein. It's not a processed meat. It's just some fresh cubed chicken. And we're gonna top it with a little bit of feta cheese to kind of give you some more delicious flavor. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna make a cooking dock special pizza, and that's the best thing about eating pizza out is you get to pick everything you want on there. So none of you may like what I choose, but this is my pizza. All right, so I'm using a whole wheat crust here, and they also have a gluten-free crust. It's a great option for people who have celiac disease or just gluten intolerance, and they have a special way of cooking it. But we're not doing that. We're just gonna use a whole wheat crust, and we're gonna start with a little tomato sauce. All right. Perfect. We're not going to go crazy on the tomato sauce. And now, dairy-free cheese. Since I don't eat a lot of dairy, we're going to put dairy-free cheese on there. This is the diet cheese, which they carry at their store here. Perfect. Even with dairy-free cheese, double the veggies, half the cheese. Okay, so we got enough to last on there. And then we are going to just pile it high with every single vegetable on their board except the pineapple, which is really a fruit, but it's in the vegetables. So we're gonna start mushrooms, green pepper, onion, olives, tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, basil, garlic, spinach, jalapenos, cilantro, broccoli, artichoke hearts. All right, topping it with some spinach. Perfect.
There we go.
A cooking dock special. Awesome. All right, here we are with our 3 healthy pizza options at Your Pie. We've got the NAT, we've got the Ashiya, and we've got the cooking dock special. And they've also made this beautiful little chopped salad here for me. The chopped salad is healthy. You gotta be careful with dressing and cheese, so we went light on the dressing, we left the cheese off, and we got a lot of fresh vegetables in there. And the things to remember on our pizzas are double the veggies, half the cheese. If you don't remember anything that I said, that's the key to making a healthy pizza. Double the veggie, half the cheese. And remember this, the healthiest pizzas are often the most delicious. You just have to learn to change your taste buds. Hashtag change your buds. And if you do that, change your taste buds over time, you'll love the healthiest options. And we're gonna try these today, and I'm gonna actually try the cooking dock special. That's my favorite. That was really good. Got a nice kick. Gotta like spicy. Thanks for coming out with us today. Thanks to Barry from Your Pie for hooking us up with these 3 delicious pizzas. Remember, you can go out and eat healthy pizza, you just have to know what to do. Remember the key, double the veggies, half the cheese. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching The Cooking Doc. Healthy cooking made simple and delicious.